What is going on, guys? This is your boy Cowie Crasher. We all know why we're here. It's motovlog time. Actually, let's go this way. Why? YOLO! I don't know why people say that. Like, I even feel like a douche saying that. I don't think I would ever say that outside of my helmet. So you guys should feel special, because you're going to be the only ones who ever hear me say that. It's always amazed me of what actually catches on with the different generations, like phrases and fads and trends and all that stuff. It kind of makes you wonder, like, what makes these people tick? You know, why did YOLO catch on? It's just a stupid saying. You know, why is Facebook so popular, and so on and so forth? You know, what made Facebook more popular than MySpace? And if it was the other way around, you know, if Facebook came out first and then MySpace came out, would we be in the same situation? You know, would have Facebook failed? If anybody has the answer to any of those philosophical questions, you let me know. We're going to go into business together, and we're going to create the next YOLO Facebook. It's going to happen. We're going to be billionaires. And then I'm going to buy an island, and I think I've mentioned this before. I'm going to buy an island, and the only people allowed on there is going to be motorcycle riders. That's it. I don't care what you have. Like, I would be so happy. I don't care if you're on a scooter or a Vespa. If you're on two wheels and it doesn't have a steering wheel, it just has a handlebar, you're good in my book and you're allowed on. Student and driver. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you mess with them, but I know I did. And I know I was. Whenever I would drive, because I think it was, I don't know, 4 or 5 sessions, I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I always seemed to get messed with when I was with the instructor, and it made it 10 times harder. You know, I was very easy to teach on how to drive. My dad started me off, and you know, not to incriminate anybody, but, and I think that's a cop, he started me off a lot younger. You know, I think I was like 14, and I was just like kind of driving around the neighborhood, you know, nothing crazy. And some of the crazy shit you see on TV where, you know, teenagers gone wild and all of that, but, you know, just kind of driving around the neighborhood. At the time, my girlfriend lived like right down the road from me, so he would pick me up and I would just kind of drive home. It was literally like 5 or 6 blocks, not long at all. And it was nothing but stop signs, so I would go 80 feet and then have to stop. So learning to drive for me was actually fairly simple. I'd already been doing it for a little while and it worked out. But you know, driving, don't you do it. No, I'm here, thank you. But it always seemed like people just wanted to fuck with you. I don't know why, and it usually sucked. This is a very awkward position. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Oh, my helmet's all miscombobulated. There we go. Good. So back to what I was saying. It always seemed like people wanted to mess with you. I don't know what it was. They were like, oh, student driver, let's fuck with him. As if the guy with him is already not shitting his pants that he's driving with this 16-year-old, you know, female who's dying because she can't take a Snapchat photo or post her drive on Instagram. Don't do it. Thank you. Now you've got people in motorcycles or on motorcycles in cars screwing with your student driver. And I've always wondered if you could get in trouble for that. Like, there's got to be a law. There's got to be. There's just no way. Like, if he was to just take a photo and report you, you know, like, hey, this person was, you know, honking his horn and tailgating my student driver, which I'm speaking from personal experience because I have had that happen to me when I was a student driver, where some jackass was, you know, riding my ass going down the road, honking his horn, flashing his lights. He thought he was fucking funny. I thought he was a douchebag. but it happens. People are like that. So yeah, there's got to be something. Like, I know that they have the brake pedals on their side to like stop accidents, but they got to have more power than that. It's like a rent-a-cop. They only get the mace. Like, they're not allowed to have the taser. They get a sweet Vespa or a hoverboard now. I wonder if they give them hoverboards. I have no clue where I is. Oh, I know exactly where I am. It's the roundabout. I'm making one big circle. This actually works out really good. Oh, you can do it. No feet. Don't put your feet down. You can do it. Can you do it? Nope, he ran it. Oh, he's stealing. I can do it. Thank you. Going this way. Let's go this way. Today is randomness. There's no rhyme or reason. I figured since I wasn't even thinking I was going to be able to ride today with all of the rain and wind, and now that I'm actually able to ride, it's random. Let's just see what we can do. Yeehaw. So I hope everybody had yourself a really good Easter weekend. This past weekend was Easter. I didn't end up doing much. Went to my parents' house, had dinner with my parents and both of my brother-in-laws, both my sisters. My grandmother was there. It was real nice. I was kind of disappointed because there was no leftovers. It's usually like one of the best things about having, you know, Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner and, you know, whatever holiday your family gets together for and celebrates, is the leftovers. You know, it's just one more excuse to get fat for like one more day. You know, everybody says, oh, you know, you gotta splurge, you gotta live a little. I live a little every day, but it just gives me one more excuse that when I'm stuffing my face 3 nights later from Thanksgiving or Easter off of leftover turkey and stuffing and ham and all that good stuff, I don't feel as guilty. Doop doo doo doop doop. Doop doo doo doop doop. Hayes from Maine. You know, it's just a little too windy to go down that road. I'm gonna go this way. Why? Because America. Holy shit. I know you guys can't see that from here, but it's like a shirt. Don't you do it. I'm right here. I don't know if you guys can see that from here, but it is just like a wall of dust. And you can just see the wind. I'm getting ready to ride through it right now. Holy shit. There's oh shit. Oh, it's bad. It's in my eyes, it's in my nose, and all I did was ride through it. You know, if there's something that you guys really want me to talk about, I would love to do so, you know. So if you have a topic or something that you have in mind, you know, leave it down in the comments below and I'll definitely address it. You know, but for right now, you know, there's really not much. It's just going to be me riding. You guys are going to get to learn a lot about me, which, you know, if you end up liking me, that's great. If not, you're obviously not going to subscribe, so it doesn't matter anyway. And then, but I would love for eventually one day, you know, the channel does get big enough to where I can do reviews and kind of like what you see on like 650EB and other channels like that, where they're actually able to go out, chase on 2 wheels and test ride these motorcycles, which I think is absolutely amazing. I know here in Maryland, I don't know of any motorcycle shops and there's quite a couple around that allow test rides. Now obviously if you have a big enough channel and you're bringing publicity to them, they might be able to bend that rule a little, but right off the bat, oh yeah, I just burped, I'm sorry, but right off the bat they're not going to. They're like, oh, you have 7 subscribers. I don't give a shit. So So that's going to be it for today, guys. Go ahead and if you could leave a comment, let me know if there's something that you guys want me to talk about in the next moto vlog. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, let me know how your Easter went. I'm interested to know how everybody else celebrates their Easter. Do they just go out and have dinner with family, or do they even celebrate it, so on and so forth. So I'll be signing off until next time. See ya.